What is your response to Jane Fonda telling your province, stop developing the oil sands?
Well, you know, our view of how we approach this issue and the view we've taken ever since our government's been elected is that we need to not pit the ability of working folks to enjoy prosperity and the stability that comes from having good jobs against making progress on the environment. That's been something that's been a key part of the work that our government's done. And so every time, all the work that we've done on the matter since we've been elected has been built around that notion. Now, as you know, our government has led tremendous change and tremendous progress on climate leadership, and that itself was the product of bringing industry and environmental advocates together to come up with a meaningful plan. And the result of that was that Alberta actually leads the continent now. And what is frustrating about Ms. Fonda's interventions is that she seemed completely unaware of the progress that Alberta has made over the last 20 months.
She says, look, I met with Greenpeace. She was surrounded by First Nations leaders. She says a lot of people have been, in her words, bought off. And they're delusional about what's really going on. You know that, right? And does it bug you when high-powered celebrities, and she said, I'm a celebrity, I can bring my celebrity light to this cause. Does it bug you when someone like Jane Fonda flies over the oil sands and says this stuff?
Well, as I've said before, you know, I mean, it's fine for everybody to advocate for their positions. That's great. But the value of the debate and the likelihood of that debate actually bringing about improvement is, quite frankly, measured by the facts that you have at your disposal. Great, she's a celebrity, but you know what? Who cares? The key is that she needs to know more. She doesn't know more, and then on top of it all, to come into Alberta, to fly over the oil sands, to fly over Fort McMurray, where people have gone through one of the biggest economic collapses in a generation, followed by one of the biggest natural disasters in history, and lecture them on where they should be working it is mind-boggling that someone with that level of, you know, not only celebrity, but privilege would really suggest that she's well-positioned to tell working people how to make better choices. It's not helpful, and quite frankly, she's not helping her case.
Last thing on Jane Fonda. Did you offer to meet with her to explain Alberta's climate strategy?
What we did was we reached out to her to have our Deputy Minister of Climate Change meet with her. She accepted that invitation. Our Deputy Minister and his officials showed up, quite happy to explain stuff to her, and then she bailed on the meeting. So again, probably not the most professional approach to advocating on an issue.